Here's a new commercial. This is a commercial we'd like to hear. How's that?
Okay.
All right, a commercial we'd like to hear.
Now that Sammy Hagar is out of Van Halen and David Lee Roth is back on welfare and totally out of the question, is there anyone charismatic enough to be the new frontman for Van Halen? Well, make way for Crackhead Bob.
So, you gotta do it now. You gotta do it in your dad like. So, you gotta do it now. You gotta do it in your dad night.
Wow. Van Halen, featuring new lead singer, Crackhead Bob.
Dr. Peter.
Crackhead Bob and Van Halen.
I got up. And I was down. I got up. Knocking on down.
Sure, he sings like he's got a mouthful of marbles, but he's certainly less annoying than Sammy Hagar and much more controllable than David Lee Roth.
Touching it alone, touching it with you.
Crackhead Bob may look like Curly from the Three Stooges and drag his foot like Bob Dole's dance instructor, but can he rock? Since Eddie quit drinking, Van Halen has really been dull. But with Crackhead Bob as the new lead singer, the songs will never sound the same.
That is my Dixie love. Dixie day. That is my Dixie love.
Van Halen, featuring the new lead singer, Crackhead Bob. Look for the tour this fall.
Daddy down, thump, thump. Daddy down, thump. Might as well dump. Might as well thump.
No, dump, dump, dump.
Dump, dump, dump. No. Oh, that's cool, isn't it? Isn't that great?
Isn't it funny how the Crack messed up his speech so that everything starts with a T or a D?
Yeah, that's cool. Crack has a consistency that no other drug has. It gives you that T and D thing. They call it the T and Ds. That's Crackhead Bob.
I remember when we came up with the idea for who would be the new lead vocalist for Van Halen. I think I may have even blurted out Crackhead Bob. I'm almost sorry that I did, because to corral him to sing songs and sing in time, and this is before a lot of the digital stuff that we have now. I mean, you're going back to when we were still doing stuff on tape. So to make it sound reasonably close to like someone singing to Van Halen without, you know, giving him singing lessons, which would have been a waste of money and a waste of time. We had to get him to sound like a convincing lead vocalist. And much to Scott's credit, I think he did a great job of somehow matching Bob in there, either editing, chopping, looping, whatever he did. It was magical.
So obviously, Crackhead Bob can't read, number one. Number two, he can't be coherent. Number three, it has to be done like almost one word at a time. So, you know, we get him in the studio, and Fred's in there, and we're just feeding him the lines. Basically, it was done without music. Then I had to add his singing to the music beds, piece by piece. I mean, so it was a little tedious, but it worked.
It was probably like trying to teach Beetlejuice how to play chess. That was the experience that it was like.
All right, this is the making of Crackhead Bob's commercial.
What is that?
All right, wait a second. So, can someone help tell me what's going on here? This is just Bob in the production studio.
I don't know where we are.
All right, this is just Bob and Fred and Jackie trying to get Crackhead Bob to sing.
Yeah.
All right.
What are you trying to...
What are we going to do with...
See, what we're going to do is we're making you the new lead vocalist of Van Halen.
Okay.
Is what we're going to do, because they fired Sammy Hagar. They don't want David Lee Roth back.
Okay.
So you're going to be the new lead vocalist of Van Halen. So there you go. You gotta sing.
Yeah.
Nothing better than Fred, Eric, explaining stuff to Crackhead Bob.
Trying to keep him calm.
Right.
George he was a little nervous.
George Martin.
Because he was actually shaking a little bit. I think
Right.
he was like feeling really nervous.
Well, you ever see Dr. Strangelove?
Yes.
was it Dr. Strangelove where Peter Sellers' arm used to like
Right,
remember he had
go
a big arm,
over,
and it would
it
go
used to-
up,
yeah.
and then Peter Sellers would have to slap his own arm down.
Right.
His crackhead Bob's arm just keeps creeping up too, and he has to keep smacking his arm down like
control it like a
yeah,
puppet.
right.
Are you kidding?
No, so there's a whole thing going
I
on
was
here.
trying not to watch it. It was mesmerized.
Party. Say, go ahead and jump.
Thump.
So take it from there. Now you're singing. What part are you singing now?
There.
Right.
Thump, thump. Oh, they.
It's okay. Just take your time.
It's okay. One more time.
Okay. Scott, you want to just play the music along, but don't play.
Look at Fred, like try to be social worker,
Not only
not
yeah,
patronizing.
He is.
Yeah, but that calm voice, you're just like, that's okay.
Take your time.
Take your time.
Me and
Like,
Fred
what
were-
else is he going to do?
Jackie
Nothing
is-
more annoying than Fred's calm
Fred were
voice.
avoiding
Jackie is
eye
sitting in the
contact.
corner, like ready to burst out laughing.
Jackie.
And I'm
Me
like
and
even
Scott.
trying to calm myself
Yeah, like
down.
why have Jackie in there trying to help?
Yeah, what did Jackie do?
Hey, you're funny.
Because Jackie is usually very good at helping me make the people be very calm.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, when does that happen?
No, I was going through the lyrics with him and stuff, but I early on you realize there's no way to avoid laughing because if you tried to hold it in,
Yeah, right.
you would have fell over.
You almost laughed in his face at one point. That was really bad.
He can't hear what we're doing.
Fred's calm, mental patient voice, like, okay.
I'm dealing with a
Yeah.
less than advantaged person.
Meanwhile, that's how you have to deal with Fred when you talk to him.
Well, I took from you guys.
Don't pay attention to that. Just because what we're doing is basically we're cheating here.
Okay. That's okay.
Now I might
It's all dump.
might as well jump. Go ahead and jump. Go ahead and jump.
Okay. Now,
I don't know how they ever got this done.
So now you're teaching him how to do it, and then he's got to do it on his own, right? Because your voice can't be there.
And that was the hard part, was making that bridge.
You
Right.
know what? At
Point
one
A to
point,
point B.
Fred says, Jack, does it make any sense for me, like, to sing along with him?
No.
I'll sing with him, and he'll sing. And I said, are you crazy? Like, not even one letter is going to match it.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, but also it would have ruined it. You got to hear him doing it by
No,
himself.
I was going to put it on a separate track.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
so
Have
that he could erase
Oh,
himself.
I
We
see.
didn't have any idea what was
So,
gonna
in
be
other
this
words, you
great.
gave him the lyrics, but he can't read them.
I don't think so. And how do you ask a guy, can you read?
Right. Can you
We
read?
blew it up.
That's not a question that comes up with most adults.
Right.
Look, the guy took crack. There are questions.
Exactly. Yeah, but it's like, you don't want to.
Yeah, we said, will it help if we, blow up the lyrics so
He
they're
went,
big
"Oh,
enough
yeah."
for you to read? Oh, yeah. And then you realize he said,
Sat on his head.
Yeah, sure.
Put him on a blimp.
Yeah. Ride him in the sky. Get sky riding.
that's his answer for every question.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
You realize that every answer is, oh, yeah.
And we realized early on that every word was going
Now,
to
let
start
me
with
ask
D.
you. At
Yeah.
the very beginning of the tape, he says, what are we doing? Now, was that your first explanation to him of what he was going to be doing?
Probably the fifth.
That was the first
It was-
explanation.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go. Now.
Daddy tell dump. Daddy tell dump.
Oh, very good.
Daddy tell dump dump. Daddy tell dump.
Got it bad. Got it bad. Got it bad. I'm hot for teacher. Got it bad. Got it bad.
You still got it. Might as well jump still.
Bad.
I'm hot for teacher.
Peter.
Oh.
Want to try that again?
Not a bad, not a bad.
Got it bad. Got it bad. Got it bad. I'm
Got
hot
a
for
teacher.
He loves to jump in with that one word.
The whole rest of it, he's going, ding. He loves that teacher.
We had such a horrible thing happen. He was singing, and then he doubled himself.
Right,
And
right.
It actually kind of came a little bit close.
Yeah.
And then they played it. Scott played it back so we could hear it. And Bob kind of sat back and sang along with it in like a third or a fifth above in a perfect harmony. And Fred
Right.
looked at me like, wow.
Right.
And we never could get him to do it again.
It was one of those things.
Right, Fred?
It was so sad because
Let me hear the rest of this.
Got a bed, got a bed, got a bed. I'm got a teacher.
Yeah.
Yep, one more time.
Got a bed, got a bed, got a bed. Got a pizza.
Feature.
He has no clue what he's singing.
Got a bed, got a bed. Got a pizza.
Want to try it again?
Got a bed, got a bed, got a bed.
Dr. Peepers.
Dr. Peeper.
Dr. Peepers.
Fred kept saying one more time. I'm like,
come
why,
on.
it's getting worse.
The more you do it, the worse it gets.
Done. That's okay. Don't worry about it. So the line's going to be got it bad.
Got it bad. Got it bad. Got a Peter.
Right. It's basically the same thing both times.
Got it bad. Got it bad. Got it bad. Dr. Peter.
I just want you
the pizza.
got a pizza. Got a pizza.
Now you gotta know.
Oh boy.
No, this is the girl.
Oh boy.
This might have been the.
Which one is this? You really got me now?
Yeah.
Girl,
I
you
didn't
really
think
got
this
me
was
now.
Girl, you really got me now.
And he knows this song.
He knows this song.
He knows this.
So you gotta know now. You gotta do.
This is where I started to lose it.
Yes.
Oh,
It's like being in a mental home.
Oh man.
you gotta know now. You gotta know today.
Kids don't do crack.
Oh.
Until.
You want to sing it like the real song?
Oh yeah, I want to.
All right. So we'll do it until we get it.
Jackie's like, I'll never get home.
Oh man.
Fred's Mr. Patient.
He's got a gun to his head.
Yeah, right. I just want to go home.
Come on, the kitty's calling.
Oh, gotta know now. You gotta do. Oh, gotta do now.
Give him going, darn.
Everything in life is a challenge.
Because like when he gets to it, he goes.
Oh,
You really got
now
me.
now.
You got me though. I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, gotta know now. Now do
I don't know what I'm
that
doing.
thing. Oh, you gotta know it now.
You got
Now
me
know
so I
I
can't
got
sleep
that
that night.
night.
Do you know David Lee Roth had to be taught these songs the same way?
Same way.